spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh, listen to that little kitty purr. This is the Ariens Arrow 36 stander. We're Machinery Nation and we bring you videos every Tuesday and Friday all about tools and machinery. Let's get cracking.
Tested by Machinery Nation.
It comes with a 600cc Kawasaki engine, 32 or 36 inch deck options, made of 7-gauge steel. Deck height adjustment from 3.8 to 12.7 centimeters. Extremely comfortable zero-turning levers, manual handbrake, hand and foot control to higher and lower the deck, padded leg rest, sprung-loaded standing plate, which is also foldable to use as a walk-behind machine. Right, let's not stand on ceremony. Let's start the show. Right, up with the choke. Start the engine. Oh, listen to that little kitty purr. She sounds lush. Right, in dead man's handle down. Off with the handbrake. Oh, better set the height. 2 inch of cut. Down on my foot. Set the deck down. Up with the revs. Fire up the deck. Woohoo! Let's mow. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, downtown. Woohoo! Oh yeah! A couple of things I already really like. One, the magnetic pin for the height control. Yes, it's magnetic, it sticks. So when it's in there, it stays exactly where it's supposed to. Really like that feature. And also, how comfortable that springy step is. It is proper springy. That's amazing. So I'm going to try it on some rough ground to see how good that really is, to see how if I can keep a hold of it and keep it in a straight line. We all know that I'm not the best at straight lines. So I'm pretty pleased with that considering it's zero turn. So yeah, really happy. Controls are really comfortable. That is great. And that padded cushion on the back for your knees, nice. You've got to get the right position to sort of lean into it. So you're sort of just there sort of tucked in, nice and comfortable. Well, firstly, let's fold up the plate and use it as a walk behind mower and see how we get on with that first. And then we'll go and try some thicker, longer grass, some areas, some more places where this is sort of designed to be used for. So someone pointed out to me the other day that with the stander, one massive benefit is that you're stood up above your work. So you've got a really good vision of it. And just by walking around behind this, I can definitely see his point. For the main reason that if you're sat on a seat on the zero turn, you're sort of there peering out over the sides. Whereas this, you're sort of there right on top of it. And now standing behind it, just going around that bed, you can definitely see the advantage of standing on it rather than walking behind. Like a major plus with regards to folding that footplate up and walking behind of it is if you're loading it into a trailer or into the back of a van or somewhere narrow, somewhere really awkward, you just feel like you've got a little bit more control with it, but not obviously the visibility that you have if you're standing on it. Well, as it's a commercial mower designed for commercial setting, what better than a grass verge beside a road? Ideal, I know. Fetching high vis. See how we get on. Super impressed with that. Commercial grounds, bang on. Long grass, perfect. Even the brambles, which I didn't expect it to do. To be fair, I don't really think it's designed for it, but it has still done it. Done a cracking job. To be fair, that was blooming long grass and thick. It has not been cut at all this year. So yeah, super impressed. Local football pitch. Oh yes, they've given me permission to cut the pitch and they've got a match tomorrow, so I better not balls it up. Let's give it a go. That is a fair marathon for a 36-inch mower, but it has done it. It has done it, it's completed it. And what's that taken, about 45 minutes? Not out of the way. So if you're looking for a bigger machine, maybe you don't want to go to a big zero turn, a sit-down zero turn, because you might have the expense of also having a trailer to put it in, whereas something like this is going to fit in the back of a van, it might be a very valid option. I've been having far too much fun with this machine. I have enjoyed every single minute of it. It's the first time I've ever properly used a stander. I've used one before just for like a couple minutes just to see what it's like, but actually to really use it on different areas, amazing. The perfect place to use these is in like cemeteries, around headstones, in domestic gardens, on commercial properties, football pitches, grass verges. The list is endless. And as I said before, I think it worked perfectly. If you've got a bigger zero-turn machine, which you're limited with regards to access and where you can get that, this then works really, really well as an add-on to your business to be able to use it within those circumstances. I think it's an absolute winner. I've really enjoyed using it. As you can probably tell, I've probably said that like 4 times now. From Ariens, the Arrow is brilliant. And to be quite honest, if you don't know which direction you are, you'll have an Arrow to help you out. And the purr of the Kawasaki 600cc engine is just, I love it. If you've used Kawasaki engines before, you'll know exactly what I mean. They've got a certain sound, a certain purr about them, which just makes them just the best engine on the market, just because they give you out oodles of power. That football pitch, right, it only used a quarter of a tank of petrol to mow the whole football pitch. I know that because I went in there with a quarter of a tank of fuel, forgetting to take more petrol, and it done the whole lot, loaded the back up, and as I was driving it to the shed after unloading it, it conked out. So I had to put more petrol in it. So I know exactly that it's a quarter of a tank to do a whole football pitch. Now, if that's not economical, I don't know what is. So yeah, well happy. The build quality is fantastic. The deck's built like a brick outhouse. The controls are really easy to use. The suspension on the back is so comfortable. Feel like you're going to be on a springboard, like, you know, in the gymnastic place, whatever they're called. Gymnasium. Brilliant. Love it. So we're Machinery Nation and we bring you videos every Tuesday and Friday all about tools and machinery. So please consider subscribing, hit the like button, ding the notification bell, and you can also join our membership where we will offer you a membership t-shirt like this one here, and also invite you onto our lives once a month where you can help choose what content we produce. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.